Let's start here in the bulletin. Civil society groups are leading a campaign to raise awareness about gender-based violence. It's taking place in the form of a night walk in the Ugu District on the province's south coast. NGOs are highlighting the fact that many women feel it is no longer safe for them to even walk around in their hometowns during the day, let alone at night. The campaign, aptly named Reclaim the Night Peace Walk, will take place in the streets of Gamalakhe township in Ray Nkonyeni Local Municipality, Ugu District on the KwaZulu-Natal South Coast. Let's now cross live to our news reporter, Jayed-Leigh Paulse, who is there. Jade, thank you so much for your time this evening. There's been a lot of concern when one looks at the crime statistics about women being too afraid to walk the streets at night. How is the MEC hoping that this will help in ensuring that women are safe in the evenings?
Well, a very good evening to you, Bongi, and to the viewers back at home. And you know, in KwaZulu-Natal today, we are taking a moment to pause, reflect and speak out for the 243 children, 855 women murdered in South Africa between April and June from 2022. A further over 1,000 children were victims of grievous bodily harm, and that is only a 58% jump since 2021. So, social development in KwaZulu-Natal rallying up support from religious leaders as well as community members here in Gamalakhe and Ray Nkonyeni Municipality, just calling on people to stand up and fight the scourge of gender-based violence. Just to talk to us more about the importance of this initiative and why we're standing up and fighting in the dark, so to speak. I am joined by MEC of Social Development, Nhlanhla Khoza. Ma'am, thank you so much for joining us today. We are literally marching in the dark. The significance of taking this march to the streets.
Actually, we are reclaiming the night today. We are reclaiming the night in one of our townships. It is the oldest township, but the incidents which have been reported here, it's a number of them. So we said, let us take the march to the township itself so that this march have a significance. So as of now, we are saying we're reclaiming the night, we are reclaiming the streets of Ugu, because if a woman is not free, we cannot say we have freedom in South Africa and in Ugu as well. So we have seen a number of incidents, rape cases reported here, and mind you, there are those which are not reported. There's a number of cases which are not reported, but we are saying to members of the families, to communities, let us break the silence. Let us not shift the blame. Let us not shift the matters. Let us not hide everything. Let us talk about it. Let us talk about it within families, even if it is done by the member of the family. Let us talk about it. Let us not take those bribes. There are bribes. The goats are being paid here, the monies are being paid, and the cows are being paid. But that one will not erase the pain which has been undergone by the victim. So as of now, as social development, we started with this campaign, but as of now, we are rolling out this campaign. It started at eThekwini. It was launched by the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Umama uNomsa Dube. And Umama Nomsa, when she was launching this, he said he would love to see all MEC champions rolling out the program itself. As of now, that's what you are doing as of now. We are rolling out this program, and we want it to have an understanding of saying we cannot hide what is happening within our society. But what is more important is to urge communities. If you see someone abusing a girl, abusing a child, don't be silent about it. Say something. Because if you don't do something, it means you are a victim yourself. You are a perpetrator yourself. You cannot let the victim cry in front of you while saying nothing.
MEC, I want to go back to Ugu District. It has been profiled as one of the areas here in KwaZulu-Natal that has the highest number of gender-based violence cases. What disturbs me the most, and I'm sure many viewers back at home, is you saying that perpetrators are actually paying cattle in order to silence some of these victims.
Yes, we understand that in a number of cases, especially in the most unreported cases, because they ask for talks within the families, for talks within the communities, which does not erase the pain. So as of now, we started having reported cases at the area of Mthwalung under Ugu. Those were the worst experienced scenarios. But we intervened as the social development. We have shelters within social development, shelters of the victims, but that is not enough. You can see that if you have shelters, after 6 months, a victim can go back home. That makes a recurring abuse, because once a person has taken 6 months in the shelter, you go back to same person if you don't have a home. So what is more important is to have more homes or more houses built. What is more important is to have skills. We just develop our skills, develop our people, just to have those skills within our society. We have the youth academies where we develop some skills within our youth. That is what we are doing as of now as social development. Thank you so much.
MEC, thank you so much for your time. Well, Bongi, they're listening to the MEC of Social Development, Mam Nonhlanhla Khoza, talking about the Ugu District, talking about taking back the streets. That is why we are here this evening in this peaceful march, walking in Ray Nkonyeni Municipality, calling for gender-based violence victims to speak out, and also just her talking about and shining a light on perpetrators who are physically paying and bribing families to silence those perpetrators. So I'm sure SABC will definitely be coming back to this particular area and trying to dig more into this particular story. It's back to you in studio.
And definitely, Jade, a very important story there, and even talking about more safe houses that are needed, because the economic empowerment of women is also at the heart of some of the stories that we are seeing. That's our reporter, Jayed-Leigh Paulse, there watching this Reclaim the Night Peace Walk, which is taking place in the Ugu District.